Hello and welcome to Methuen Now, the good news program of our community. I'm your host, Michelle Houle. This month, we're recording in the MCS podcast studio. We've been telling you about the facility for a while now, but we've recently added state-of-the-art video cameras, so your podcast can now be seen as well as heard. For our first story, we have some fun facts for you. The average water temperature in the Arctic is about 28.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Another fun fact, the air temperature in Methuen on January 20th, around noon, was between 21 and 25 degrees. The cold temps did not deter Methuen's polar bears from taking a quick dip for a great cause.
I'm John Delano, I'm a Sergeant Methuen Police. We're going to do the polar plunge today for the Special Olympics. I did a fundraiser. I got about $850 in donations, so it's been great. A lot of support. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a nice warm day. Got some sunblock. We're ready to go.
The sergeant sounds so certain, he almost makes it sound like fun. An invigorating plunge into water that only minutes before was being skimmed for floating ice on a day that is below Arctic temperatures. But since nearly 100 people turned out, I guess he wasn't alone in his idea.
Just want to thank all of you guys coming out here to right after the big snowstorm and braving the cold. I think this is probably one of our most truest polar plunges this year so far. So thank you all for the support. Thank you to Methuen Police for partnering with us today to create the first annual Methuen Polar Plunge. So give a round of applause for Methuen Police. After registrations today, we probably have close to 100 participants, and we're raised it over a little over 26,000. But I'm sure, give a round of applause for that. But I'm sure once we finalize counting all the money, it'll be closer to 30. So again, tremendous support from the community. Can't thank you all enough. All the money goes and supports Specialist Massachusetts programs, which is free for all specialist athletes. So thank you again for all the money raised.
Good morning. What a turnout, what a day. The sun's shining. Thanks everybody for coming. Just wanted to thank a couple of people. The Clearwater Transport Company donated the water here today. They delivered it today, so it should be nice and cold for us. You guys have a temperature, or you don't tell us that? Can't tell us. All right. There's ice in it. There's ice in it, so that's good. DJ Mike for DJing today. Let's give him a round of applause. And if you go inside the activity, you'll see that the Orange Joe's Heavily Donuts donated, so thank you for them. Special thanks to Steve and the Recreation Department who got this ready for us today. They got rid of the snow. The DPW for clearing the streets so we can make it safe here. This is special to me. I have a nephew who has Down syndrome, and he is a special human being, so really appreciate everybody for that.
As you can see, this is Bear Force 1 is what we call it. It's the full polar plunge unit that we have. We got it this past year. Last year was our first full year of having it. And we raised over $1 million to support specialist athletes. So, this year we have a goal of raising $1.4 million across the state. So new polar plungers like you all are allowing to get to that number. So thank you all again. So again, reason for all you guys are here today is to bring more inclusion to the community. So again, just want to thank you all for the specialist athletes and raising the money that you have. The law enforcement torch run, we have a great relationship with law enforcement across the state. We have a few volunteers here today helping with the pool, and law enforcement torch run and the law enforcement departments are a huge reason why we have this unit and why we're able to host polar plunges across the state. So if you guys see all these law enforcement officers help you out, say thank you. Say thank you to them as well.
Awards were given for most funds raised by team and individuals, as well as a most spirited award. With formalities underway, people took to the diving platform on Bear Force 1.
Again, 3, 2, 1.
it everything you thought?
And more.
Was it worse?
No, it just took your breath away. It was pretty cold, but it actually was warmer when you get out.
2024 is officially in the history books, and the Methuen Senior Activity Center kicked off 2025 with a bang. Ian Hayden has our story.
The Methuen Senior Activity Center's Cheers for the New Year's party was a wonderful chance for seniors from around Methuen to come together and celebrate the new year. Organized by Jennifer Luzell, the party went off without a hitch. It was a great time for all involved. We caught up with her to talk about it.
I am the activity coordinator here at the Senior Center, so my job primarily is organizing events, activities, and the trips that we do here. After 2024, well, I guess after 2020, we've just had, right? So after 2024, we said, let's bring in the new year and do it right. Let's have a nice big celebration. You know what? We're not even going to do a meal. Like, we just want people to dance and party and have a good time. And so we did organize our Cheers to the New Year's celebration. And it's been a really, really fun project because there's been a lot of components to make it happen. We have an intergenerational program, our Adopt a Grandparent program, and they were integral in decorating and putting together some of the food that we'll be eating today. And then also our organizational partners, Brightview, Age Spans, Theater View, have come by and to support us and also bring some goodies and some residents from their areas. So it's really just always a community-based center. And we just want to ring in the new year on a positive note, dancing the night away. So traditionally, it is a little tricky right around the holidays. We have just so much going on, everybody does. So in December, we had quite a few parties. We did take a little bit of a break while there was closings in the closings here in the building so that ends up with the party being on the 9th, not on the 1st, but we're still hoping that people will enjoy it and really ring in the new year with us.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley and I'm reporting here live from the Senior Center at our New Year's celebration event. I just want to wish everyone a very happy and healthy new year and hope to see you here at the Senior Center. We have many new programs that we are launching in 2025, so please do keep an eye out for our most up-to-date newsletter. And if you are a brand new participant that has never stepped into the Senior Center, I invite you to come on down to check out all that we have to offer. We have pool, a gym, several fitness classes, and more. So please take that first step into our door and we will be more than happy to show you around. Thank you.
Looking for a fun way to spend some time? Maybe learn a new hobby, or just a fun night out with some new friends. Caroline Russo tells us about a crafty new way the Nevins Library is helping you do this.
If you're a crafter and are always looking to learn a new technique, Nevins Library may have just the program for you.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Crafting with Sam and Sue.
So the idea for Creative Outlet started when Miss Sam and I started talking about how patrons within the library really seem to enjoy craft programs when we offer them. And in the past, we've offered them maybe a couple times a year, and we found that they would fill up very quickly. So we were talking a lot about it and having the opportunity to try and bring patrons together some more by having a craft program that actually ran monthly. And it would be not only just a craft program, but like a club that people could come and enjoy and hang out together and be creative.
Creative crafting offers so much more than just creating something pretty to hang on your wall. From providing a sense of accomplishment to improving your mental health, most everyone can walk away with some sort of benefit.
even if you have perfectionism within you, it's still so much fun to just be able to create something, and even if it doesn't look the best, knowing that you created something is great.
And being able to have an outlet, because
Yeah.
I think a lot of times, I know like myself, your work, your home, you're doing so much that you have to do that once in a while you need to stop and take a moment and do something that you want to do. And if you're someone who is creative, having that ability to just sit down and take that medium and mix it and mold it whatever way you want to sort of helps to just give you that time for yourself. And I think that's so important with our busy lives, that we focus on something we really would like to do as well as things we have to do all the time.
Yes.
The program will offer a different style of craft each month. All supplies are provided. All classes are free of charge and do fill up quickly.
Over the summer, we'll be doing beaded jewelry, air dry clay, like pressing florals into air dry clay. That should be fun. Wind chimes. I know later in the year we'll be doing pumpkins around October, of course. Watercolor a few different times with different themes. And December's, I think, is pretty unique. I saw this one on Pinterest. Taking old puzzle pieces and creating a wreath out of the puzzle pieces. You can head right to our website, and then which is nevinslibrary.org, and then our calendar of events, which is in a red bar at the top. And then you search for that date, and then you just enter in your information, like your first name, your email, in case we need to contact you, and you're registered.
The program is the second Tuesday of every month. So registration for the next program actually opens the day of the current program.
Reporting from Methuen Now, I'm Carol Ann Russo.
Whether you're watching us on Comcast or Verizon right now, you can have a say in how the city interacts with your cable company. Karen Hayden tells us about an opportunity for Verizon cable subscribers to be heard.
So every 5 years, Verizon Fios must renew their contract to provide cable television services in the city of Methuen. Why is this important? Well, first of all, Verizon is one of 2 providers servicing the city. So for residents to continue to have a choice, it's important to discuss and renew this license. Now, during the renewal process, residents of the city can publicly share their experiences with the company, good or bad. And this information is invaluable to guaranteeing a favorable outcome for residents of the city. The second thing is this license provides funding, which goes to the broadcast of city council and other important meetings, Methuen News program like you're watching right now, and election coverage, the Santa Parade, Methuen Day, and other events, Ranger High School sports, and other local programs that are unique to the city. These are seen on the Fios system on channels 31, 32, and 33, as well as the high-definition channel 2133. And these programs are stored and available on demand. If you value these local programs and you wish to share that with Verizon, or you just wish to make some comments regarding their service, you can attend the Verizon License Renewal Public Hearing on Thursday, February 20th at 7 p.m. This hearing, conducted by the Cable Advisory Board, welcomes citizens to make brief comments during this public participation process. If you are unable to attend, please contact Methuen Community Studios about submitting written comments. There is also a survey that you can take available online at www.methuentv.org. Or you can do it with pen and paper at the Methuen Senior Center and the Nevins Public Library. Thank you for your support.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Methuen Now. We hope you've enjoyed our program and will join us again next time for more stories about your community. For the Methuen Now team, I'm Michelle Houle. See you around.